suppression.
Bound over to that location. Rally on that location.
Mission should be available, so get a move on. Counting on you. Enemy landing near you. Make them pay.
Here's a rifle if you need one.
Rally on that location.
You have a hostile jumping onto your position. Incoming strike in your vicinity. Move.
Aduh,
Shit, need a medic!
malah mati, cok.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Help, bro. I'm knocked. Bro.
Fuck! Medic! Fuck! I'm hit! Medic!
Bro, help me. Bro, I'm knocked. Help. Can you? Level 100. Damn.
Hey, got a ride over here. I got enemy in sight.
Cock and lock. You're heading back in.
Get to that RV point. Move.
Ngelag bangsat. Aduh.
Hostile dropping near your location.
Contact. Hostile troops sighted.
location.
Got a new mission for you. Details on your map.
Anjing, third party ngetot. Bisa perang gak sih? Depan-depanan lah. Fuck off, bro. Bro, help, bro. You so fucked up, bro.
What is it? What are these two? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna be super strong, so if I lose, it's Koyo-sensei's fault.
So Coliseum is one of the biggest stages, so it takes a long time to get to the wall.
I don't like that. I don't like King's Veins. Hey! I was focused on King's Veins. Ah, not them. Moko-chan, why are you going first? What the heck? What the heck?
King is it that
Yeah! Yeah! What the heck? Stop moving out! I'm gonna be toxic! Yeah! She's being toxic! Cool, King! Yeah! What the heck? Right for the leg! No! Yes. Go-chan, stop! Stop! Koyo-sensei, your fault! King! Come on, King! King! You can do it, King! I'm so toxic! You had your rage on.
What have I done?
Okay.
We need triangle and X to get heat smash. Oh, nice, nice.
Ah! What the heck? I thought I did it! I was pressing full!
I was raging.
The violence! The toxicity! Violence! The toxicity! No! 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 Ouch! Ah! No! No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! How do I do it?
Oh no.
No!
Moko-chan already knows now.
Moko-chan, stop! Moko-chan, stop! Okay, okay, okay.
Duck, duck.
How do I use the bait sign again? Yeah! There we go. Duck, duck, duck! I'm trying to duck!
Okay, hold down, hold down. And
Okay,
go for it.
okay.
Oh,
Ah! What the heck is going on? You're so Oh, I was wrong here. I'm mad.
The anger.
Into the ground. Yeah, stepping on you.
Oh. Right there.
Ah!
Nice.
Yeah, my face. Yeah, your face. Okay. Okay. Don't stop me Oh, I have a special mode on.
Yeah. You wanna?
That one.
Yeah, duck.
Duck, duck. Okay, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Duck, duck.
Keep on the spam.
Rematch?
Rematch.
Which is the spam?
smoke everyone down there. Clear to jump. Go at your discretion.
Reposition! Move now!
Bentar. Let's go. Go! Bro. Kuat banget ngentot.
Help's on the way. Watch their back.
Halo.
Have a look and knock out what you can.
Aduh. Balang.
Check your mission.
Need support at Mark
Got a
location.
new mission ready. Roger that. Stand by. All right, new mission is up. Marked on your map. details on your map.
Marking location for support.
Copy. Stand by. I need all the intel you can get on the hostiles. Secure as many beacons as you can. The more your team has, the faster they'll calibrate.
PDW spotted. You need it, grab it.
Marking mission objective. Watch your pace. The calibration won't work if the beacon is moving too fast.
Don't move, bro.
Nice. Solid work. Keep delivering like that and we'll be good. That beacon yielded serious gains. Way to deliver. Lots of shooters out there. Stay on target. Weather drop coming in now. Do what you can with it. Custom weaponry marked. RV on that position.
Ngeteng goblok.
Reference waypoint. Move there now.
Heads up. Check your map for new mission details. Got a dangerous location.
桥下面3个。
Waduh.
I'm hit. Medic!
No second chances after
I'm
that.
hit! Medic!
Stay with me. Got some enemy armor in your area. I'll get you some AT to deal with it shortly. You gotta read 'em
Anjing, tank bajana udah kesini yang musuh ngetot.
不，那他们坦克看不到是吗？
Okay, Uncle Jack. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh yeah, what is it? Oh yeah, what is it? Did you game too hard?
She pulled my game too hard that the ball top literally like unscrewed itself from the stick. I just turned around, looked down, and she's like holding the ball. She's like,
Mama Rat's here. She went out for a walk because I told her I was streaming. The Mama Rat's here!
Can I call her later? I feel like, I don't know, for some strange, totally unknown reason, Hololive seems to be very obsessed with mum.
Players are begging Marvel Rivals to add this feature to skins. As you can see, I have a magic skin on right now. However, it only displays the default magic icon. Well, players want the icon to display the skin rather than just the default one, which in my opinion is way better. Players are begging Marvel Rivals to add this feature.
Big. Again. 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 Again.
Incoming. Gonna get sticky.
I'm on the raccoon. Again. 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 Big. Again. Again.
Dead mendatangi anak Deadpool yang telah berusia 97 tahun. Namun, Deadpool sendiri tidak ingin hidup tanpa anaknya. Karena itu, ia mendatangi Dead dengan niat untuk membunuhnya. Tiba-tiba, Ellie, anak Deadpool, datang untuk menghentikan ayahnya. Keduanya pun bertarung sambil saling beradu argumen. Deadpool ingin menghentikan Dead agar tidak mencabut nyawa Ellie. Sementara Ellie berusaha menghentikan Deadpool karena ia merasa memang sudah saatnya dirinya mati. Deadpool mengatakan bahwa semua yang ia lakukan adalah demi Ellie. Namun, Ellie menyangkal hal tersebut dan mengatakan bahwa Deadpool melakukan semua ini demi dirinya sendiri karena ia tidak sanggup hidup tanpa anaknya. Bahkan, Deadpool rela menghancurkan satu universe demi menyelamatkan Ellie. Pada akhirnya, Deadpool menangis dalam pelukan anaknya, mengakui bahwa ia tidak akan kuat menjalani hidup tanpa Ellie. Ellie kemudian menjelaskan bahwa ia telah menciptakan sebuah bom neutrino, bom yang mampu membunuh mereka berdua dalam sekejap. Wade pun bertanya bagaimana jika ia beregenerasi kembali. Ellie menjawab bahwa hal itu tidak akan terjadi, karena bom tersebut mengandung black hole yang dapat menghapus eksistensi mereka sepenuhnya dalam sekejap. Deadpool akhirnya menyetujui rencana tersebut, dan ia pun mati dalam pelukan anaknya. Setelah itu, arwah Deadpool bertanya kepada Dead apakah Ellie telah dikirim ke tempat yang lebih baik. Dead menjawab bahwa anaknya telah dikirim ke surga. Setelahnya, Deadpool dan Dead pun melanjutkan kisah cinta mereka. Deadpool akhirnya hidup dengan damai di akhirat, duduk di singgasana milik Dead. Kasihan Thanos. Dead mendatangi anak Deadpool yang telah berusia 97 tahun. Namun, Dead mendatangi anak Deadpool yang telah berusia 97 tahun. Namun, Deadpool sendiri tidak ingin hidup tanpa anaknya. Karena itu, ia mendatangi Dead dengan
Hey baby, what we finna do?
Alright, someone sent me this, said I gotta watch it, bro. Okay, we got a strange portaling into the wall. And we're out of the map. What? Bro, bro was able to swap his character because he is above respawn doors. Are you serious? Bro was able to self-portal himself.
Everyone down there. You are good to go to deploy. Call it.
Reference waypoint. Move there now.
Reposition. Move now.
Make your way to that point.
Lah, gua kira temen aing. Ngarana break deh. Anjing. Bro, I talk at my teammates, bro. My bad, bro. Ngarana break ngentot kocak.
Cock and lock. You're heading back in. Hostiles know your squad's location. Stay alert. Listen up. Squad mate is headed back into action. Help's on the way. Watch their back. Check your mission.
Ah, anjing, ternyata aing udah bagus. Orang yang sama ngebunuh aing lagi ngentot.
Himself through the wall. And just absolutely players are crafty, bro.
Thank you.
All right, you're good to go. Sending you back in. Got a new mission for you. Details on your map.
Goblok. Capek ah.
Commander Zero!
Hey! I go kill you, eh?
It's fine, huh?
Commander Zero!
Mr. Acha, come here. You get something for me?
Are you crazy? You get for pay me first for them. This no fine, huh?
This no more you get. For me.
You know, boys then can use one all rotten AK them against them government troop and then new weapons them, huh?
Maybe I could just kill you and take away what you bring back.
Then you get one more dead body. Instead of aeroplane way full with grenade launchers. Something I go to them government, huh? Then government at least then go pay me, huh?
Yeah. So many, I don't know what to do with them all. Hey, Acha. So many.
Huh? Then government, at least government, huh? Just get one more dead body.
This no more you get. For me.
You know, boys then can use one all rotten AK them against them government troop and then new weapons them, huh?
Maybe I could just kill you and take away what you bring back.
Then you get one more dead body, huh?
Maybe I could just kill
and then new weapons them, huh?
Maybe I could just kill you and take away what you bring back.
Then you get one more dead body. Instead of aeroplane way full with grenade launchers. Something I go to them government, huh? Then government at least then go pay me, huh?
Yeah. So many, I don't know what to do with them all. Hey, Acha. Next time you bring satellite TV, eh? I want to see Baywatch.
Yeah.
Si Adan naruhnya pendek banget tuh ke atas dan.
Jadi suatu hari di saat SpongeBob sedang membentuk daging cincang menjadi sebuah patty, di saat dia sudah selesai, SpongeBob ini iseng coy. Dia membentuk daging sisa cetakan patty yang tadi menjadi berbagai bentuk, mulai dari topi, Gary,
different spots in the map, like different doorways and stuff like that. And eventually when you do point, you just get off your drone and shoot a few bullets into the barricade areas near your entry point. You just get off your drone and shoot a few. You have a full mag, sit under the window, wait for that to happen, and then jump out. So an alternative way right here for you to throw out your drone, or maybe if they wait right here, something like that, they could easily run out on you once you throw out your drone and you're sitting here. This is going to be even more common when you're working with windows. As soon as they see you open up the window and then you throw your drone in, a very common thing you'll see is they'll sit under the window, wait for that to happen, and then jump out. So an alternative way that you can go about on doorways is to shoot about half of your mag into the doorway like that, reload your gun so that you have a full mag, and once you've droned the areas near your entry point, you just get off your drone and shoot a few bullets into the barricade like that. So now it's a very little chance that someone's going to run out on you, and it's still going to be super quick to enter the building. And with a window, all you have to do is punch it once, drone whatever you're going to drone, and then once you get off of the drone, just punch it one more time and then you can jump in. But a good habit that will improve your And once you get off of the drone, just punch it one more time and then you can jump in. But a good habit that will improve your aim is your crosshair placement. Now to start off, your crosshair placement should almost always be at head level. The reason is so you can get easy headshots, especially since Siege is a one-shot headshot game. And if you want a super easy way to have your crosshair always at head level, all you gotta do is barricade a door. Then you wanna look for this second buckle right here on the doorway. This second buckle is always gonna be head level, so you can go around the map with your crosshair at this point, you know, just going from different spots in the map, like different doorways and stuff like that. And eventually when you do this enough, it becomes second nature to have your crosshair there. The only time that I would recommend aiming lower than head level is if a person is one shot, because it is easier to hit someone in the waist compared to the head. And if they're one shot, all you need is one shot to their waist or their legs or their chest or anything like that. You don't need a headshot, so you just hit them once in the body. So that's when I'll aim low, or if I know that they're crouched, obviously I will aim lower. But building the habit of constantly having your crosshair at head level is going to significantly significantly improve your aim. And if you want to have significantly better aim, you need to stop crouching. Now, crouching in Siege is good because it does move your head, so whoever is shooting at you is going to have to adjust their crosshair down to where your head level moves to. But if you're spamming it or doing it at the wrong times, it will only make things worse. When you spam crouch, as you can see, my crosshair is going all over the place. It's going up and down, and it makes it super hard to adjust to an enemy when it's just going up and down and changing. Versus if I just crouch one time, and now as you can see, it's had like a base point, so I can easily adjust it. And if I just crouch one time, the person that I'm fighting will still have to adjust their crosshair when they're fighting me. So overall, you want to crouch just one time in your gunfights, or you just want to stay stood up. But another bad habit with crouching is crouching too much. I don't mean crouch spamming, I just mean being crouched too much. When you're crouched, you're obviously slower and you're an easier target to hit. So it's much better to be standing when swinging someone, because you're going to come around the corner faster, which is going to lead to you having peeker's advantage. So if you're going to be crouched, just make sure it's like maybe when you're holding an angle, something like that. Don't be coming around a corner like this swinging someone when crouched. And another good habit that you should pick up is pre-placed drones. One of the worst bad habits is sitting on TikTok in drone phase and going into the round blind. You should either be droning the site for your team, pre-placing a drone near your entry point, or saving your drone in spawn and then watching your teammates' drones. Like I said, it should be near your entry point of the building or near the area of the map that you need to take control of for your attack. So as an example, if my plan is to open the freezer hatch and create vert, I really only have two options for my pre-placed drone. Either somewhere in bar, assuming that you're going to be entering from the skylight doing a top-down clear, or you would have it in fire.
Masuk. Gua belum download. Satu kena itu.
Oh.
Lu emang kesini nih, ini emang lu kesini ngentot. Bet gue ketemu player. Emang lu kesini anjing. Bawa di sini nah. Coba cek. Terlalu dah.
Tolong, berarti ini lagi sini. Taruh, habis ini.
Gimana?
Gue nggak sendiri.
Kata itu sebentar, guys. Sendiri bego nih.
Baru main dewek-dewek. Coba nyari satunya di mana? Mana satunya ya? Oh, ini udah depan gua.
Kiri ada tidak.
Naked kayaknya. Sumpah.
Terlalu kan ngentot. Capek gua.
Gua FK.
Your drone has found a bomb. Ten seconds before insertion. 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Drone's ready.
Drones online. Tango located. Second floor.
Watch for the blast!
Second floor. Op 4 last stop standing.
Near the blast area!
Friendly operator remaining. Op 4 neutralized. Successful.
Don't be coming around a corner like this swinging someone when crouched. And another good habit that you should pick up is pre-placed drones. One of the worst bad habits is sitting on TikTok in drone phase and going into the round blind. You should either be droning the site for your team, pre-placing a drone near your entry point, or saving your drone in spawn and then watching your teammates' drones. Like I said, it should be near your entry point of the building or near the area of the map that you need to take control of for your attack. So as an example, if my plan is to open the freezer hatch and create vert, I really only have two options for my pre-placed drone. Either somewhere in bar, assuming that you're going to be entering.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. A bomb must be located and defused.
That's I think.
Wow.
There are not enough words in the Queen's English for me to convey just how desperately I want you to stop using them. Watch out. Enemy device nearby.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Bruh.
From the skylight doing a top-down clear, or you would have it in fireplace or train. You can use the bar cam to enter from the skylight easier and safer, and you can use the fireplace or train drone to actually drone out this area before you go ahead and open the hatch and create vert. Now this was just one example, but if you use pre-placed drones, you're going to notice you'll waste much less time and it's going to make it much easier to complete your goals during an attacking round. But another bad habit that's very common is reloading too much. Once again, Siege is a one-shot headshot game, meaning I only need one bullet to get a kill on someone theoretically. Now it's obviously best case scenario to have, maximum amount of bullets in your clip, but I don't need a full 30 bullets in my magazine to kill one person. And another thing, reloading gives off a sound cue. In Siege, you never want to give the enemy an advantage based off of sound cues. And reloading basically lets the enemy know that you're defenseless. So you really only want to reload in situations where you're completely safe. And if you have 10-15 bullets in a magazine, don't instantly reload, because you can definitely get the job done with 10-15 bullets. Remember, it only takes one headshot and a few bullets to the body anyways. You don't want to give off that sound cue, and like I said, you'll be much more vulnerable when reloading. But a great habit to pick up when droning is the one room rule. Now I kind of made that terminology up, but what I mean by that is when droning, you don't want to drone 5 rooms ahead of where your entry point is, because the information that you gathered 30 seconds ago could have changed once you go to actually take the map control. Let's say you're droning from top lobby. So you go in, you drone like the top of this. Let's say you're droning in from top lobby. So you drone meeting, you drone the hallway, you drone connector, you drone electrical, and then you're right outside of sight. So what you do, you break down the doorway and you get ready to run in. So when you drone all the way ahead of where you are, someone can easily rotate from somewhere else and end up killing you when you actually try to go take the map control. So what you want to do is you want to drone top lobby, then you want to drone meeting, and then you can drone connector. Now, if you see that these areas are are clear, then you want to go ahead and try to take the map control, because these are the areas that are going to be threatening to you. So once you've done that, you can hop back on your drone, continue to drone through electrical, and then you can drone right outside of sight. If there's no one there, you can end up taking the map control. And you would have to set up some flank denial if you want to make this work out better. But basically what I'm trying to get at is don't drone like 30 seconds ahead, because you know that that information can change by the time that you actually go to take the map control. But a bad habit that I see way too often is red pinging. All that red pinging does is just let the enemy know that they're being watched, so they're going to play more aggressive. Versus if I just yellow ping, I can get the same exact information and the enemy won't know, so they'll play more passive.
We need to locate a bomb. Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Kontol.
The diffuser has been recovered.
Throwing flash grenade. One op 4 remaining. Clearing the way.
Must recover the diffuser. Op 4 eliminated. Protect the bombs.
Laser gate in place. Crown the razor blue. Laser gate in position. Placing a proximity alarm out. Surprise. Surya gate deployed.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Door is barricaded. Dropping mags.
Seconds. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Do not ask me to change my clothes again when we're undercover. Nobody wears that kind of face paint to a cocktail party.
Op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Secure the bombs.
Placing a razor blue.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Laser gates up!
5 seconds and counting.
Laser gate in position.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Laser gate in place. Razor wire in position. As designed, Kiba activated. Kiba strikes through. Barrier deployed. Kiba positioned. Kiba secured. Loading mag! Kiba deployed. Surface secured.
Op 4, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
So it's going to be easier to kill them. So as you can see, if I'm playing an enemy, if it's a 1v1, when I red ping, they're not going to play passive and sit still. They're going to start moving because they know they're being watched. But versus if I yellow ping, they're probably just going to stay in the same spot so I can easily swing them.
Oh yeah. Aman.
And a great habit to pick up, especially if you're roaming, is getting on cams at the start of the round. Now, like I said, this definitely helps the best when you're roaming. Like if I see someone's entering from junkyard, instead of me wasting my time in small tower with a chance of no one ever entering here, I can use the information that it's guaranteed that they're going to be pushing from this side of the map to actually rotate over there and contest them. You also want to keep in mind which operators are running. You can obviously ping them because most likely they're going to shoot the default cam anyways. So if you just ping them out of spawn, it's going to pop up on the top of your screen and you can know which operators are going to run, which is also going going to help you. And as an anchor, if I'm sitting in sight, to help my roamers, I can actually go on default cams, check default cams, oh, someone's shower hall, whatever, and it's going to help your roamers. But like I said, it still definitely helps you when you're anchoring because you can tell if they're going for the main wall, if they're going to push big window, whatever they're going to do based off of their operators and where they're actually spawning and where they're running to. And the final bad habit is not subscribing and liking. No, seriously, I was planning on doing 6 good habits, 6 bad habits, but somehow I only did 11 and I didn't realize until the video is basically being posted. But if you do enjoy this video, like the video, and if you want to watch more of my content, then subscribe and click the video popping up on your screen.
5 seconds.
Berani ambil peluang dengan promo hosting. Hanya 77.900 per bulan Anda sudah bisa nikmati self-hosted, end-to-end, dan deploy cukup dengan sekali.
Device placed.
Reloading mag.
말보다는 행동이지.
Op 4, last stop standing. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
I promise you guys, I'm winning this game. Also, guys, last request. I love you too, man.
Different spots in the map, like different doorways and stuff like that. And eventually, when you do this enough, it'll become second nature to have your crosshair there. The only time that I would recommend aiming lower than head level is if a person is one shot, because it is easier to hit someone in the waist compared to the head. And if they're one shot, all you need is one shot to their waist or their legs.
Deploying shield.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Reloading.
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Wall reinforced!
My UI ready to kill you.
deployed.
Swapping men! Swapping!
What the fuck is that?
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Or their chest or anything like that, you don't need a headshot, so you just hit them once in the body. So that's when I'll aim low, or if I know that they're crouched, obviously I will aim lower. But building the habit of constantly having your crosshair at head level is going to significantly improve your aim. And if you want to have significantly better aim, you need to stop crouching. Now, crouching in Siege is good because it does move your head, so whoever is shooting at you is going to have to adjust their crosshair down to where your head level moves to. But if you're spamming it or doing it at the wrong times, it will only make things worse. When you spam crouch, as you can see, my crosshair is going all over the place. It's going up and down and adjusting someone, becoming an angle, something like that. Don't be drone phase and going into the round blind. You should either be droning the site for your team, pre-placing a drone near your entry point, or saving your drone in spawn and then watching your teammates' drones. Like I said, it should be near your entry point of the building or near the area of the map that you need to take.
The area. Keep the bombs protected. Op 4 has found bomb.
Wall secured! Shell go now.
Reloading!
10 seconds left. 5 seconds and counting.
Position. Desiccate, deploy.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Surrogate, deploy. Surya in place.
Mission failed. All friendlies are neutralized. Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds before insertion. A bomb must be located and defused.
Second floor, bro.
Reload. Drone activated.
I'll give them a call.
You located a bomb.
Hacking.
Changing mags!
Changing mags.
Down to one friendly. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. 1 out 4 remaining. We have been eliminated.
Wah, dikit lagi. Reload anjing. Duh.
We need to locate a bomb. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. A bomb must be located and defused.
Always have rope. Always. RCE Lateo out.
Where's the rest of you?
Anjing. No hope, anjing.
It's only a scratch, you're fine.
One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
No hope. Stupid. No hope.
Udah doang. Dia dikasih lo kasihan dia. Lo kalah. Tangannya bebas ya. Kan dibilang udah skillnya mati aja gua. Dia nggak ngerti juga sih. Nggak ngerti. Tinggal pencet, Pak. Pencet, Pak. Maksudnya itu nanti pas itu lu pencet dulu nomornya. Baru dianain.
Take control of for your attack. So as an example of my plan is to open the freezer hatch and create skylight easier and safer, and you can use the fireplace or train drone to actually drone out this area before you go ahead and open the hatch and create vert. Now this was just one example, but if you use pre-placed drones, you're gonna notice you'll waste much less time and it's gonna make it much easier to complete your goals during.
What's good, boys? I despise Cav mains. If you play this female stormtrooper, I don't like you. Let me explain. First of all, we all know how they play. This is the only operator in the game that encourages corner camping. Like, look at this. Cavs really think they be helping their team. You're not. Like, be dead. When was the last time you actually interrogated someone? I've never seen this coming. And I can already see y'all in the comments. Well, actually, I interrogate someone every round. Shut your ass up. Second, going against Chloe Fraser is the most irritating. Who in Ubisoft thought adding T'Challa's shoes as an ability was a good idea? I'm befuddled. Just for one of my teammates that don't got a headset on to go in alone and expose the whole squad. Like, how did she get you to talk so fast for being on top of you for 1 second? Hey, yo. Yo, I didn't mean it like that, unless...
Got something for you.
But if you main Cav and say, where's the rest of them? Don't be surprised when they say, where's the rest of your friends, buddy?
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view.
Different spots in the map, like different doorways and stuff like that, and eventually
Drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
IDC active. Sweeping perimeter. Scanning for electronics. Located a bomb.
Charges on.
Stay clear of the blast!
Bomb diffusion and Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Eventually, when you do this enough, it becomes second nature to
Why
have
is
your
one of the
crosshair
most
there.
common hats also one of the rare
Different spots in the map, like different doorways.
Bro. Jidan.
Oh ini ya bu.
We need to locate a bomb. Be advised, your drone has located a bomb.
Oh.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Deploying charge!
Waduh.
Op 4 eliminated.
doorways and stuff like that. And eventually, when you do this enough, it becomes second nature to have your crosshair there. The only time that I would recommend aiming lower than head level is if a person is one shot, you don't need a headshot, so you just hit them once. It does move your head. So whoever is shooting at you is habit with crouching is crouching. The worst bad habits is sitting on TikTok and drone phase and going into the round blind. You should either be too much. Once again, siege is a one shot. That terminology up, but what I mean to pick up when droning is the headshot and a few bullets to the body. Anyways, you don't want to give.
Your drone has found a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds before insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Cluster charge activated. Deploying charge!
Last stop standing.
These guys is hot!
Activating adrenaline surge.
One friendly operator remaining. We have been eliminated.
Bro.
Give off that sound cue, and like I said, you'll be much more vulnerable when reloading. But a great habit to pick up when droning is the one room rule. Now I kind of made that terminology up, but what I mean by that is when droning, you don't want to drone 5 rooms ahead of where your entry point is.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Razor
10 seconds left.
Activating tap.
5 seconds to insertion. Bomb located by Op 4. The bomb diffuser has been successfully deployed. Diffuser located. Disable it. Bomb diffuser has been disabled. Mission successful.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Is because the information that you gathered 30 seconds ago could have changed once you go to actually take the map control. Let's say you're droning from top lobby. So you go in, you drone like the top of this. Let's say you're droning in from top lobby. So you drone meeting, you drone the hallway, you drone connector, you drone electrical, and then you're right outside of sight. So what you do, you break down the doorway and you get ready to run in.
Ini adalah kamu. Bukan. Ini adalah kau. Dan kamu ingin menaklukkan dunia, Albion?
I'm going to take the map control because these are the areas that are going to be threatening to you. So once you've done that, you can hop back on your drone, continue to drone through electrical, and then you can drone right outside of sight.
Initiating jammer.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
Surya in place. Laser gate in position. Wall secured!
Electrical is on.
Razor wire deployed.
A bomb has been located by Op 4.
Reloading
Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it. Located the diffuser. Destroy it. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Dan gue mau naruh trap dulu, trap dulu. Ini apa namanya, smoke dulu aja biar.
There's no one there, you can end up taking the map control. And you would have to set up some flank denial if you want to make this work out better. But basically what I'm trying to get at is don't drone like 30 seconds ahead, because you know that that information can change by the time that you actually go to take the map control. But a bad habit that I see way too often is red pinging. All that red pinging does is just let the enemy know that they're being watched, so they're going to play more aggressive. Versus if I just yellow ping, I can get the same exact information and the enemy won't know, so they'll play more passive, so it's going to be easier to kill them. So as you can see, if I'm playing an enemy, if it's a 1v1, when I red ping, they're not going to play passive and sit still. They're going to start moving because they know they're being watched. But versus if I yellow ping, they're probably just going to stay in this.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Laser gate deployed. Reload.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Surya gate deployed. Laser gate in position. Door reinforcement complete.
Self-swapping mask.
One Op 4 remaining.
Swamping mats.
Seconds left. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Nice.
The same spot so I can easily swing them. And a great habit to pick up, especially if you're I can easily swing them. And a great habit I can moving because they know they're being watched. But versus if I yellow ping, they're probably just gonna stay in the same spot so I can easily swing them. And a great habit to pick up, especially if you're roaming, is getting on cams at the start of the round. Now, like I said, this definitely helps the best when you're roaming, like
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. Seconds to go. 5 seconds before insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Astaga, Mira kentot. Bantulah, goblok. Ngapain lu pada diam di sana sih? Anjing pada diam di tangga loh.
One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Pada diam di tangga anjing.
Like if I see someone's entering from junkyard, instead of me wasting my time in small tower with a chance of no one ever entering here, I can use the information that it's guaranteed that they're going to be pushing from this side of the map to actually rotate over there and contest them. You also want to keep in mind which operators are running. You can obviously ping them because most likely they're going to
heboh.
to shoot the default cam anyways, so if you just ping them out of spawn, it's going to pop up on the top of your screen and you can know which operators are going to run, which is also going to help you. And as an anchor, if I'm sitting in sight, to help my roamers, I can actually go on default cams, just check default cams, oh, someone's shower hall, whatever, and it's going to help your roamers. But like I said, it still definitely helps you when you're anchoring because you can tell if they're going for the main wall, if they're going to push big window, whatever they're going to do based off of their operators and where they're actually spawning.
Seconds before insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. A bomb must be located and defused. Bomb has been located.
Setting hard breach.
Hostile spot.
Deploy the clear shield. Reloading.
One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
and where they're running to. And the final bad habit is not subscribing and liking. No, seriously, I was planning on doing 6 good habits, 6 bad habits, but and liking. No, seriously, I was subscribing and if they're gonna push big window, whatever they're gonna do based off of their operators and where they're actually spawning and where they're running
I don't
to.
suppose you have a most hated Avenger in
Spider-Man.
Oh, really? Not Hank Pym or Anthony Stark or, I don't know, Thor?
I've outgrown Stark and Pym, but the Spider doesn't even have a mute button.
A new world is a-borning. A shuffling of the Galactic Guard, if you will. You could be a part of it.
I will remain loyal to my friends.
Loyalty is a powerful bond, and also a terrible weakness.
Remember, Loki, no one breaks a bargain with me twice.
Oh, that means I get to do it once.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
Aduh.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Reaching charges up. Drone activated.
Spotted a bomb. Swapping mag! Placing cluster charge. Reload! Get clear! Friendly, last operator standing. All friendlies have been eliminated.
Watching you. Make one move I don't like, and I'm dropping you on the spot.
Oh, a threat. How exciting. Welcome, Sorcerer Supreme. Asgard has need of your powers.
Wherever the fight against Doom goes, there I will go too.
Ooh, a heroic attitude indeed. Ultron, I don't suppose you have a most hated Avenger in...
The scope had less zoom than an ACOG, but more than a holo. It was introduced as the middle ground scope. Ubisoft thought it was balanced, but it didn't exactly go that way. Players say it created the TDM meta, turning operators like Alibi and Rook into long-range monsters.
Throwing an F-knot.
Laser gate in position.
Ford has located a bomb. Plan your defense accordingly.
Barricade up!
Left. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Laser gate in place.
Someone exposed you.
Mine activate. Turn mine out.
letting players hold unfair angles and rewarding zoom instead of natural gunfights. But others argue that the 1.5 scope actually saved the game, because after ACOGs were removed, Siege slowed down. The 1.5 scope brought back intensity, opened up new strategies, and made gunfights exciting again. Every time Ubisoft tweaks who gets the 1.5, the entire meta shifts. Pro and casuals argue, and the debate only gets louder. And with ACOGs gone on defense, should 1.5s come back to Siege, or should they stay buried for good? The scope had less zoom than an ACOG, but more.
You running any shorts 1, 2, 3?
Why did people love Bambietta?
Gooner Bay. Bambita is bad as hell, and people like her sadistic personality.
Have you ever wondered which form of Ichigo is the strongest?
True Bankai is Ichigo's strongest form. It scared you about to destroy it, etc., etc. Just read the manga.
Newest episode of Solo Leveling came out the other day, and everyone is hating it for the wrong reasons.
Since Shonen Tars basically disliked the episode because it had no action, and Jinwoo cried, which they made him thought he was pussy or something. It's so bad that these niggas put Solo Leveling in their top 3.
What's the most broken ability in all of anime?
Without a doubt, All Fiction. All Fiction is a very complex ability, so I'm just gonna have to give it TLDR. All Fiction basically deletes all concepts from reality.
Same amount of utility. So this is going to work on double walls, and rather than just shooting the X-Cairo pellets directly at the wall, what you want to do is shoot out the middle of the wall.
advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Place a gate in position.
Down to 10 seconds.
Place a gate in place.
5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Swapping maps. Wall secured.
Wall 45.
Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Anjing. Spiderman goblok tetarakalan sih, aduh.
Have you ever wondered why only Subaru could remember the people erased by the white whale's fog?
Subaru doesn't get deleted by the white whale because of his authority of envy with Satella.
The Hunter x Hunter anime might finally be returning.
They're basically holding a very big convention where big companies
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Electroclaw is on.
Device prime, keep an eye on door. Barbed wire going up.
Swapping!
Bruh.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Aduh. Goblok.
If we bait them into these positions first,
We can drive them out. Gain the angle.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Hope we're all having a great day and we're all doing well. This is one mistake for every defender in Rainbow Six Siege. Now Rainbow Six Siege is an extremely deep game which has a lot to learn, and the best way to learn at this game is by failing. So that is why I'm going to be showcasing one mistake you're making for every defender, so you're able. Next up we have Aruni. Now Aruni is one of my most favorite defenders in the game, and her gadget is great. Not only can she place them on doorways, but she can place them on hatches as well as walls. And a mistake I see a lot of people doing is that they'll just dedicate a bunch of her gates to a very common breach point. One of these is on Canal top floor breach. I've seen people dedicate 2 out of the 3 barriers to these walls, and I don't really understand why people are doing this. Even when attackers breach this wall, they can't plant in that room. They still have to go further into the bomb site. So if I like to slow down this push once the breach is open, I like to put the gate on the doorway into the bomb site rather than the walls themselves. And the reason I like to do this is because you're still slowing down the attackers, but you're only using one gate. If the attackers breach the wall and you've got a gate on both walls, then they'll destroy one of the gates and just walk through that side of the wall. Placing the gate on the one doorway means that they have to funnel through that one doorway which has the barrier on it. As well as this, if they enter beside the breach and come through a little rotate, maybe they'll breach the wall here, then they still have to funnel through the...
Banshee deployed.
Op 4 located the bomb. Protect it.
Laser gate in position.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Deploying bulletproof camera.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Banshee ready and waiting.
Laser gate in place.
Lieutenant set. Banshee is ready. Drone acquired.
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it. One friendly remaining.
Anjing lah anjing.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
this doorway. And as well as this, that means I've got 2 more gates in my pocket. I can place one on the doorway at top green, or I can place it top red or the doorway by box. I feel like wasting more than half of your utility on a single entry point is just a waste of this operator. So yeah, funnel them into the one doorway, don't waste two on one wall. Next up we have Melusi, and this one is pretty simple. Stop placing her gadget at head level. When you're an attacker and a defender, most of the time you should be aiming at head level or at least upper torso when you're walking around the map. That is factually correct, because if an enemy comes into your line of sight, then you're more likely to hit them if you're aiming at their level rather than staring at your feet. So let's make clearing Melusi Banshees more inconvenient for
Your drone has found a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Drone ready. Cluster charge going up. Cluster charge going live.
Drones up and running.
You will live.
Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
Ready to breach.
Operator standing.
Setting charge.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
for the attacker. The moment you activate a Melusi Banshee, the center of the Banshee becomes clear. Next up we have Thorn. Now recently she up the bomb site. Next up we have a Zami, and something I see a lot of Zami players do is in the prep phase, they'll start placing their Kiba barriers on doorways. Please don't do that. This early into the round, you are only harming your team when you do that, and you're basically wasting a Kiba barrier. If there's 30 seconds left on the round and attackers are pushing the bomb site, yes, do this to doorways, slow down their push, give away their position. But if you're going to use them on doorways, especially early in the round, then place them at the top of the doorway. This means that your teammate defenders, if they want to come back to site or get through these doorways, can do so by crouching through. But this also means that attackers will have to do this as well. If they want to run through the door, then they will have to break the Kiba barrier, giving away their position, or they can try crouch through the doorway, which will put them at a disadvantage, since you could then get a lot of one-way angles on them, and as well as this just limits the amount of movement they can have, since they can't sprint through a doorway and run to cover. They're going to have to crouch through, or they're going to start punching the Kiba barrier. Next up we have Thorn. Now recently she got the 1.5x scope, which means a lot of people are playing her just for her weapon, but we're going to be focusing on the gadget because
Drone has located a bomb. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
As my friend would say, time to ring some ears.
Goblok.
The diffuser is now secured.
Resetting. Stay back!
Inserting code.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Aduh, sorry bro. My bad. Aduh.
Op 4 eliminated.
because I don't think this 1.5 will last, and
Gak ada rooming ngentot. Apalagi ada siapa aja saja.
in 2012, with 3 legacy Rainbow operators, Kure Galanos, Gerald Morris, and their leader Daniel Bogart, were on a mission The core issue as to why Thorn is underperforming is because of her gadget. It was never because of her gun. That buff was simply just a band-aid buff and didn't address the real issue. The big issue I see a lot of Thorn players do is they'll try and play her like Capcan. Place a raise.
Seconds before insertion. 5 seconds. A bomb must be located and defused.
Kok udah bubaran gini, bet dongo.
You located a bomb.
Let's see who's nearby. Initiating hack. Accessing their circuit. Nice beans.
Thermobreach set.
Operator standing.
Stun grenade.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Laser bloom on the doorway and hope for a free kill. Rather, you should use her gadget to disperse the location of attackers. Let's say, for example, you put a thorn trap in the default plan on CCTV cache on Clubhouse. Let's say there's 20 seconds left on the round and you have this razor bloom hidden in this default plan spot. The attacker runs in to go for a plant and then they detonate the razor bloom. That means now they're going to have to either A, get off the planting animation and shoot the razor bloom so they don't die, or B, completely move out of their cover, exposing their body. You may not get a kill from this, but you are slowing down the planting process. In this time, your teammate could be repositioning, an echo drone may finally be reaching this location, a nitro cell may be finally thrown. Now, a lot of people will say, can't Legion, Ella, other operators do this better? Potentially, and that's why I think maybe they should look into buffing Thorn's gadget instead of her weapon. Next up we have Thunderbird, and something I think a lot of people forget is the fact that Thunderbird also heals the attacking team. Make sure you place Kona stations in places where it's the most accessible for defenders and the least accessible for attackers. I was in a situation the other day where I was in a 1v1 situation and one of the attackers pushed up white stairs. This attacker was pretty weak, but then the moment they reached top white, they got healed because there was a Kona station there. I wouldn't really recommend putting Kona stations on entry points, because especially when attackers start to take site, they're just going to be gifted with a free heal the moment they step in the bomb site. If attackers are going to get heals from Kona stations, then at least make them work for it. Next up we have Aruni. Now Aruni is one of my most favorite defenders in the game, and her gadget is great. Not only can she place them on doorways, but she can place them on hatches as well as walls. And a mistake I see a lot of people doing is that they'll just dedicate a bunch of her gates to a very common breach point. One of these is on Canal top floor breach. I've seen people dedicate 2 out of the 3 barriers to these walls, and I don't really understand why people are doing this. Even when attackers breach this wall, they can't plant in that room. They still have to go further into the bomb site. So if I like to slow down this push once the breach is open, I like to put the gate on the doorway into the bomb site rather than the walls themselves. And the reason I like to do this is because you're still slowing down the attackers, but you're only using one gate. If the attackers breached the wall and you've got a gate on both walls, then they'll destroy one of the gates and just walk through that side of the wall. Placing the gate on the one doorway means that they have to funnel through that one doorway which has the barrier on it. As well as this, if they enter beside the breach and come through a little rotate, maybe they'll breach the wall here, then they still have to funnel through this doorway. And as well as this, that means I've got 2 more gates in my pocket. I can place one on the doorway at top green, or I can place it top red or the doorway by box. I feel like wasting more than half of your utility on a single entry point is just a waste of this operator. So yeah, funnel them into the one doorway, don't waste 2 on one wall. Next up we have Melusi, and this one is pretty simple. Stop placing her gadget at head level. When you're an attacker and a defender, most of the time you should be aiming at head level or at least upper torso when you're walking around the map. That is fact. Right, with Kaid, how many times have you placed your electric claw either at the top or the middle of the wall? I'm going to assume a lot of you do this pretty much all the time. Well, something I've been enjoying doing with him recently is placing my electric claws on the floor in front of the breach, but as far away from the breach as possible. With Thatcher having as high as a ban rate as he does, that means a lot of attackers are resorting to the secondary impact EMP, which has a much smaller range than Thatcher's. And a lot of the time, if someone tries to EMP an electric claw that's just this far away from the breach, it sometimes won't even reach. It is possible for the impact EMPs to reach this, but especially if it hasn't been droned, a lot of the attackers will be trying the top, the middle, and this one which is tucked away very far back at the bottom has to be quite a precise throw, and even if you can dodge one EMP nade, that is one EMP wasted. Next up we have Clash, and a big mistake I see a lot of Clash players making is that they think that they're playing a fragging operator. You're playing Clash, bring the super shorty, make rotates, head holes, lines of sights, open up hatches if they need to be opened, place down your gadgets, keep the shield in front of your face in the action phase. Your entire purpose as Clash is to help your teammates. You're not there to get kills. Go play. I hate to admit that. This next one is for Alibi, and it's pretty funny because people are still throwing Alibi prismas outside, believing that it's still going to appear as an operator running outside for the attacking team. I'm sorry if this is going to burst some people's bubbles, but
jangan di piasin, jadi lu di planet ini nyarinya, nah gamenya ya nanti ke Ubisoft ini mah cuman kayak perantaran doang bang, tuh mana ya, no di Steam gini doang bang, kayak gamenya doang di sini, cuman loginnya via Ubisoft. No, ntar login sana. Tapi tetap bayar ya? Seinget gue udah gratis kok. Nggak tahu dah. Gue ini kayaknya yang dulu dah ini. Aku dulu gue udah lama gak main lagi iseng. Coba dah di Ubisoft ininya soalnya via Ubisoft bukan Steam. Gak tahu di sini ya. Kalau di warnet lain, di sini doang gue juga gini. Baru tahu malah.
Secure the area, keep the bombs protected.
Warnet lain kagak gini malah. Kagak usah begini-gini apa? Loginnya pakai Ubisoft segala. Login bisa. Oh, belum nyoba gue.
Razor's wire up.
10 seconds.
Loading new mag.
5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Laser gate in position.
Ambush set. Stay clear. Just improving my own weight trap. Stay clear of blast zone.
Deploying bulletproof camera.
Wah. Masuk.
Alibi prismas don't get pinged outside anymore. They removed that ages ago. It was a pretty dumb feature if we're going to be honest. If attackers shoot this prisma whilst it's outside, they can still be pinged, but it won't be detected as an outside operator. So keep your prismas in the building. There's not much use throwing them outside. Now the mistake I see a lot of people make for Vigil is a mistake I make myself, and that is the fact you'll just randomly start full sprinting when you have your gadget active. Now in the latest patch note, they did change this a little bit. Before, it would completely deactivate your gadget if you started to sprint, and now you will show up as a blur on camera. cameras. So it is a little bit stronger than it was before. However, you are still pretty much giving away your position if you're sprinting with Vigil's gadget. So if you're playing as Vigil, just make sure to maybe slow it down a bit if you are trying to stay hidden from drones, and try and refrain from movements such as vaulting if there's a wall in front of you and you can walk advantage. Next up, we have mirror, and I don't understand why people in 2023 Rainbow Six Siege are placing mirror windows on external breaches. You may find this surprising, but people still do this. This isn't early mirror anymore. Before, you could place a mirror window on one of these external breaches, and it could be relatively successful. That is because a bullet or a twitch drone to the canister was pretty much the only way to clear a mirror window. Nowadays, you can simply just punch a mirror window, and the moment an attacker gets to this breach, they can now just break the window by punching it, which makes it pretty much useless. When you're setting up your mirror windows, you should be preparing for those late round pushes and angles which attackers are potentially going to get hold of. Mirror is no longer the first line of defense for the defensive team. A mirror window should be something that defenders have to fall back on. Here's quite a simple mistake you're making with Echo, which you probably haven't even realized. You know, when you make a rotate on a wall, a lot of the time the bottom of that rotate will still be a little bit intact, and you can get your yokai through that. Sometimes, just the way the wall is designed, you'll have these little bits at the bottom. So make sure if you're the one making the rotates, or if your teammate's making the rotates, maybe someone has a bailiff in their pocket, just tell them to destroy this bit at the very bottom of the wall, so you have a lot of movement for your yokai, and they aren't limited to just go through doorways. If attackers have site control and they know that they have an echo, then they'll be looking at doorways for defenders pushing, and as well as that, if they see a yokai driving through, they'll shoot it. But if you have these little holes for the yokai to go through to pass through the site easily, then it's just going to help you as an echo player. Here's a mistake a lot of Caveira players are doing, especially against their main counter Jackal. You want to make sure that you're leaving as little footprints as possible. When Caveira uses her...
Goblok, aing bikin di sini tolol.
Op 4 has found a bomb.
Reinforcing wall!
10 seconds.
Reinforcing wall!
5 seconds left.
Nah, ini balat itu mah.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Laser gate in place. Laser gate in position. Razor wire in position.
One friendly operator remaining. All friendlies were eliminated.
Kena satu doang loh. Kena aja gak sih?
Her silent step ability, she doesn't leave footprints. So if you're running across the map as Caveira and You're using silence. And is about to run out, maybe just quickly try and find a corner, sit there for a few seconds until your ability comes back, and then continue on your roam. This just makes the job of Jackal so
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. Seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Place device deployed. Device positioned. Target located.
Kasih beta yang kalah luhur. Babi.
so much harder, and it's just going to make clearing the Cavera that much harder. Valkyrie, here's a simple mistake. Stop placing your Valk cameras in default spots in the corners of rooms. Attackers are going to find that so easily. Start exploiting the floor when it comes to Valkyrie. Here's a great one for top floor on Chalet for a Valk cam to watch default plant spot, as well as the entrance from K9 into office. If you come to kitchen and shoot out the roof above you with your deagle, here you can throw your Valk cam, and as you can see, your Valk cam will be completely hidden under the desk. But it still gives you enough intel into office, and the attackers are going to have a hard time finding this Valk cam unless they've got an IQ. Here's a mistake a lot of Frost players are doing. They'll place their Frost mats on windows, which attackers can easily go on a vertical rappel on and just destroy the Frost mats. For example, on both of the windows in stock on the map bank, attackers can easily just go on a vertical rappel here, shoot beneath the window, and destroy Frost mats. So just be a bit more conscious about which windows you're placing Frost mats on, but also keep in mind, not every attacker is going to be smart enough to go on a vertical rappel to destroy a Frost mat. Now, this one for Mute is quite similar to Solo. Right, everyone, the brand new speed and armor change is here in Rainbow Six Siege, at least in the new testing grounds mode, where everyone on console and PC are allowed to test this new change in the live version of the game. Now, however, you should still be setting up the bomb site with Mute, but you should be prioritizing your gadget first. And you want to get those Mute jammers down on site doorways as fast as possible. That means in the prep phase alone, attackers are going to have little intel on what defenders, especially anchors, are in sight, and as well as that, what setup they are going to expect. This is how I do it when I play top 4 in Oregon. The moment I spawn in, I place a Mute jammer top white, then I head over to the door into Trophy and place a Mute jammer there. And then also start to place Mute jammers in Trophy as well as Master. So that means in the first few seconds seconds of the round itself, attackers can't even get their drones near the bomb site, and after I've done this, I just go straight to making rotates, reinforcing walls, and setting up the bomb site. The less the attackers know, the better. Now, a mistake I see a lot of smoke players do is they won't realize how smoke mechanics work in this game. A lot of the time, they'll expose their whole body just to throw a smoke canister. That doesn't have to be the case. Imagine you're gonna jump into it.
Reloading! Cover me! Breaching!
Ada musuh. Anjing ngebug dai.
Cam ready! Hostile spotted! Second floor!
Watch for the blast! There's a blast area!
Op 4 last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
A custom game real quick so I can pause at the operator menu and give you all an explanation as to what is actually happening.
Begini, bayar Rp65.000 per bulan untuk aplikasi streaming. Lalu 50.
Di Albion, kemanapun kamu pergi atau apapun yang kamu lakukan, tungganganmu akan selalu menemani perjalananmu.
Defend. Stop.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Hope we're having a wonderful day and we're all doing well. This is one mistake for every single attacking operator in Rainbow Six Siege. As much as people don't want to admit it, no one is perfect at this game. Even in the highest form of play in Pro League, pro players still make mistakes. So that's why I want to share one common mistake with every single attacking operator to make you...
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb. friendly, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
You a better player overall, and just hopefully make less of these mistakes in a proper match. Now, as always, if you do go on to enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like and comment, it helps with the algorithm. And as well as this, be sure to subscribe because we are trying to hit 100k by the end of the year, and I need all the support I can get. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now let's start with Sense, because I believe this Sense is an operator who is still yet to find their place in the game. They definitely do have a lot of potential, but considering smoke grenades alone are pretty underutilized in this game for a lot of players, it's not really surprising that an operator who has a gadget which acts very similar to a smoke grenade is also very underutilized and many people see as bad. And a very common mistake I see with Sense is the fact that people are not throwing it correctly. I see a lot of people throw their gadget straight on, and it results in this little weird barrier in the middle, and rather than the wall blocking the enemy sideways, it's sort of blocking your sight going forwards rather than blocking.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been secured. You have dropped the diffuser. The diffuser has been recovered.
Big Brother's coming in for Overwatch.
Goblok.
Swapping mats. Drone up and running.
Anjing cuek banget woi. Belakang lu ngentot, ini ngentot, lihat. Cuek banget.
Performing triage.
No longer in your possession. Op 4 last operator standing. The diffuser has been secured. You have dropped the diffuser. Op 4 neutralized. Mission
it sideways, and you just get this really weird angle which puts you at a disadvantage. And so next time you play Sense, make sure you're not blocking off your own line of sight, and especially use the fact by surprise. Right, biggest mistake with Ace, Now, I said this in the tip video as well, but stop placing ace charges so high up. The best thing you can do is place your ace charges lower down, so you make a wall which is crouchable and you don't have to jump through the breach. When you jump through a breach, you make a loud noise, you get locked in an animation, and you give the defender an advantage. If you make it crouch level, the defenders cannot hear you as well, since you can crouch walk through, you're not locked in an animation, and you're giving yourself a higher chance of success. That is by far the biggest mistake I ever see with people playing ace. Right, next up we have Ayana, and I'm sure so many of you can relate to this. How often have you hopped on your Ayana hologram, turned the corner, and realized the barricade isn't open? You then either have to hop off your hologram or beg for your teammate to shoot the barricade open. I know I've made this mistake plenty of times, and I'm sure you have as well. Before you go on your hologram, make sure the barricade is open and you can actually get in the room. This one for Kali is possibly one of the things which annoys me the most when I have a Kali on my team. If we're going for the breach and you've shot one Kali charge at the wall, cleared the utility, and then I, as an ace, throw an ace Selma on the wall, do not shoot another Kali lance at the wall. It will destroy the friendly utility. There's been so many situations where I've seen a Kali destroy friendly hard breaches, whether that's ace, thermite, secondary, or Hibana. When you are playing this support role on Kali, just be aware that it destroys both sides of the wall. Be a bit more considerate and understanding, and a bit more aware if your teammate is then going to breach. What's the biggest mistake an Amaru player can do? That's probably rush site in the first 10 seconds with the fuser in their pocket. A lot of the time, Amaru rushes only work if you have your teammate coordinating, they are on cameras, they are giving you active callouts, and they have cleared that it's safe for you to fly in that window. If you're a solo player and you're playing Amaru solo rushing every single time, you're not being helpful for your team. If you're going to do a rush, at least do it coordinated, or don't be a burden to your team. This one is very simple, but the biggest mistake you can make as a Nook player each. What's the biggest mistake an Amaru player can do? That's probably rush site in the first 10 seconds with the fuser in their pocket. A lot of the time, Amaru rushes on you. A big mistake I see a lot of Maverick players make is when they go to blowtorch a wall to get rid of bandit. This one may sound as a simple one, but it seemingly happens more often. Now, Lion has a very simple to use gadget, so making mistakes with this gadget is quite hard. But one mistake which does come to mind is when a Lion player uses one of his scans the moment the round starts. So we're past the prep phase, we just got into the action phase, and then you instantly see a Lion scan go off. Even if the attackers are going for a rush, a Lion scan this early isn't going to help them. At this point, attackers are still going to be in their spawn, and you as a defender can still move around pretty safely. Yes, maybe they can get some early info of what position you're potentially playing, but if you're playing in sight, and you're still reinforcing, and a Lion scan instantly goes off the moment the action phase starts, just ignore it, keep reinforcing. They're not going to get much use out of it, and it's pretty much a waste. If you're a Lion player who does this, stop it, because you're not helping anyone on your team, and you're just wasting utility. The biggest mistake, bit more useful. Now, we understand how Dokkaebi works at this point. She can knock defenders off their cameras by calling them, as well as this, it gives away a sound position, and if a defender is eliminated, they will drop their phone and Dokkaebi can hack it. Now, when you, as a Dokkaebi, have hacked the defender's cameras and the attackers now have control of them, remember that the defenders still also have control of those cameras. I've seen a lot of situations where Dokkaebi will hack the attacking cameras, and Dokkaebi and some other attackers as well will then just refuse to destroy defender cameras since the attacking team have hacked them, even if it isn't very beneficial to the attacking team. Just because you've hacked the cameras, the defenders can still see them, and if it's more beneficial for the defenders to use those cameras than you should still destroy them. Just because you also have access to certain cameras doesn't mean that they should still stay up. If you're not getting any useful information from that camera as an attacker,
Insertion in 10 seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
lost control of Gemini.
Goblok. Halo.
Switching to ER.
Ih, belok obatnya.
Swapping mags.
Down to one friendly. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Attacker and the defenders are, you should still destroy it. It just seems like a lot of people seem to forget that. This one may sound as a simple one, but it seemingly happens more often than it should. When you're playing Zofia, just be a bit aware of what setting you're on. So many times I've seen a Zofia player and they're trying to impact a wall and they'll shoot a concussion, and they'll be trying to concuss someone and they'll shoot an impact. She has a very useful gadget, so just make sure you have the right setting on and you're not accidentally wasting one. Next up we have Ying, and you're probably going to guess what I'm going to say. Stop flashing your teammates. So many Ying players will just randomly throw a Candela regardless of what teammate is around them. If you're going to play Ying, at least be a bit coordinated with your teammates and let them know that you're going to throw a Candela in that starting room. Because I'll let you know now, there's no faster way to make enemies in this game if you constantly flash your teammates as Ying.
5 seconds before insertion. You must locate and defuse a bomb. You located a bomb.
IED active. If it runs on batteries, I see it. I'm reloading. Swapping mag! Scanning for electronic devices. Swapping to Gemini. Spotted a bomb.
Cluster charge deployed.
Located a bomb.
This charge is hot!
Sabar kontol.
Reloading. Drone activated.
Loh,
Cover the diffuser.
ari mana ninggalin naon atuh. Aduh. Goblok dongo.
Common mistake you'll see a lot of Jackal players do is the moment they scan footprints, or even if a big mistake a lot of Hibana players will do is they will not set their Cairo launcher to the correct setting. To open up a hatch with Hibana, you only need 4 Cairos. If you open up a hatch with a total of 6, you're just wasting utility. Same goes if you're using Hibana's launcher to destroy gadgets such as Kiva barriers or castle barricades. If you're going to do that, put it on the setting where it's only 2, so you're using as least utility as possible. Don't use more utility than you may need, because you then may need that utility later in the round itself. This one for Capital is pretty similar to the one for Grim, but it is still a very useful tip, and I do see a lot of people making this mistake. If you would like to deploy the flames of Capital in a certain area, you can shoot it at the roof and the flames will drop to the floor. You don't necessarily have to shoot it at the floor itself. Again, this all just depends on the location you're in, but I've seen a lot of players go into a more dangerous position to shoot one of his bolts, when they could have done it from the safe position if they just shot it at the roof. But just remember, this is different for his smoke. That will go wherever you shoot it, whereas the flames will always drop to the floor. I'm quite sad to admit it, but Blackbeard is one of my most played attackers, and a big mistake I even make with Blackbeard is the fact that I just try and full sprint with him. As Blackbeard, you should be playing slow, and you should be ADSing most of the time. Unless you're outside and safe, going for a full sprint isn't really going to help you.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
I'll grab us some intel.
Aduh, ying kontol. Ari mana kunaon?
Last stop standing. 15 seconds.
Maju dong.
10 seconds. You located a bomb. 5 seconds. Op 4 eliminated.
Mana sih?
Shuriken deployed. Laser gate in place.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Eyes on the prize. Is that really a priority right now? Loading mag! Ready to defend. I'm reloading! Dropping back. Reloading!
I'm reloading.
Momok liang nuluhurna goblok.
Down to 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Last operator standing. 1 op 4 remaining. Time limit.
Nice.
Because it's going to take forever to get back into your ADS position, whereas if you're already in that ADS position, you're going to have the highest chance. Of your gadget being useful, whereas if you're trying to come from a full sprint and then go into ADS, you're probably already going to be eliminated. A big mistake you'll see a lot of Buck players do is they'll keep his shotgun active after shooting open a wall. Just for safety reasons, every time I shoot open a wall with Buck's shotgun, I instantly switch back to his AR just to make sure if someone is on the other side of that wall, I'm not going to be using a very poor shotgun to try and take them out. Don't get me wrong, Buck's shotgun is insanely good for making breaches, but I would never trust that weapon in a gunfight, hence why I never use it to try and take out enemies. This is just a little good habit to get into if you play Buck, because you're going to get caught off guard less. Next up we have Sledge. Again, another very simple operator to use, but quite a big mistake I see people do when they play Sledge is that any barricade they come across, they will just use a sledgehammer on it. And yes, that is a big part of his gadget, but you should assess the situation you're in and check if it is really worth using it on the barricade at the time. Remember, there is a transition period between putting your sledgehammer away and pulling out your weapon, and if that barricade is open, an enemy could swing you. I've done it plenty of times and gotten free kills on sledges, so maybe if the doorway is touching sight, decide.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
EDD primed.
10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Wall fortified!
Target located. Override complete. Coming to your wagon.
Time expires in 10 seconds. 1 Op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Reloading! Cover me! Reinforcing wall. Putting a shell in play.
Waktu yang tersisa tinggal 10 menit.
Camera feed is running.
Placing a razor blue.
5 seconds left.
Wall reinforced.
Bomb locations are secure.
Who's going out? Shields up. Camera in position. This will rattle them. Time for damage.
Correct.
Reload.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Changing mags.
Op 4, last operator standing. Down to 15 seconds.
No.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Waktu yang tersisa